Welcome to School Matters. I'm Shawn Gilliland. On this week's show, we'll enjoy some pomp and circumstance, meet some future rap artists, and check out some fantastic art projects at Plant Zero that were created by our Henrico and Tucker High School IB students. First up, we're off to the Siegel Center. The beginning of summer brings to the end another great year for Henrico County schools, culminating with graduation. Let's take a look at some of the highlights from the class of 2018.
I'm filled with nothing but gratitude. I'm grateful for all the little nows and the huge sticky mess of today, because right now is my favorite now, and I hope it's yours too, because honestly, class of 2018, we crushed it. Thank you for everything.
Graduates, please turn your tassels.
Grace Francis Edwards. Mohammed Mallory Elizabeth Gurman. Benjamin Paige Marie Graham. Joanne.
And ladies and gentlemen, and everybody here, would you please stand one last time for the class of 2018 as we congratulate them and send them out into the world. Congratulations.
Although our time as students at Glen Ellyn High School is coming to a close, there is not a doubt in my mind that our strong sense of commitment to one another will remain. No matter what the verdict of the battle of the classes was, this is truly the greatest class on earth, and I'm beyond thankful that I've spent the past 4 years with you. Thank you.
Memories, friendships, common struggles, these things make up the timeline of our lives. My challenge to all of you is to place the highest value on the things that truly make life worth it. Examine these last 4 years and ask yourselves what kept you going.
Bryn Nicole Buckenmeyer. Jessica Wen Bui. Simone. Robert Avery Spicer. Tyler Ryan Sprouse.
As soon as you begin your next step in life, whether that is work, school, or the military, start trying to find your passion. From computer science to art to math to physics, many of us have already found our passions.
The students at Deep Run are an insanely talented and intelligent group. One of my favorite quotes is, "If you're the smartest person in the room, you're in the wrong room."
Caroline Marie Balliard. Chloe Elizabeth Branch. Bella Pearl Brand.
Live your life doing what you enjoy and don't regret taking a chance. We get a brand new start next year, whether it's going to college, going to work, or taking a year off. We no longer have to fit into one singular box: athlete, foodie, artist, movie buff, gamer, center kid. We have an opportunity to find new interests, find new passions, and truly look around.
As you move into the next stage of your life, hold on to those things that make you unique. We have all grown so much over the past 4 years, and I'm so proud of what we all have accomplished. We may all be different from one another, but our differences are what make our class so special.
Charles Christopher Anderson. Toriana Adrian Andrews Jr. Jacob Daniel Brunke. Caulfield Richard Clark.
Class of 2018.
Congratulations to all of our graduates. We'll head back to the Siegel Center for more celebrations later in the show, but right now we're off to see a celebration of math. Actually, it's more of a competition. This tournament was held in the school gym featuring teams from 4 different schools, and the magic number was 24.
Welcome everyone to our 24-game tournament tonight. Our set, we're going to go in 3, 2, 1, go.
We hosted May Madness, which was the first Math 24 tournament with Henrico County Public Schools.
Okay, I got it. 2 times 5 is 10, and 7 plus 7 is 14.
So Math 24 is a game where the kids get a card, and on the card there's 4 different numbers, and they need to use all 4 of those numbers, adding, subtracting, dividing, or multiplying to eventually get the number 24.
24 times 1. 3. 9 minus 3 is 6. 6 plus 6 is 12. 12 times 2 is 24.
We had Dumbarton Elementary School, Glen Allen, Greenwood, and Trevette Elementary School participate. Each school had a total of 8 participants, and all 8 of those participants were at a different table. So they were competing against 3 other schools that were at their table. And every time there's a round, you're trying to get as many cards as you can. The different cards have different point values depending on how difficult the numbers are to get the number 24.
4 equals 24. 2 minus 2 equals 0. 0 plus 24 is 24.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go.
When we start the time for the 5 minutes, the students will have about 15 seconds to figure out if they know how to get the number 24 by using all 4 numbers.
7 times 3 is 21. 5 subtract 3 is 2. 2 plus 4 is 24.
And at the end of the 5 minutes, they will total up all of their points and put it on their player card, and then the proctors will turn in the amount of points each school received at that table for each round.
Where you headed, Jason? Table 8. Is it hard? Is it fun?
Yeah, it's hard.
That was the whole purpose of the event, is to show that math is cool and to make sure that the kids are having fun, because math is everywhere and math is a part of everything that we do. So it was awesome seeing kids from other schools interact with each other, and we're hoping that next year we can take it from 4 schools to 8 schools or even more. So if we have other elementary schools that are interested, give us a call and we'll get you the tournament for next year.
7 plus 7 is 14. 13 times 2 is 26.
This was the first Math 24 tournament held in Henrico County, but plans are in the works for more next year. We'll be back with more school matters after this.
All in together now, we can make it better, can we do it? We'll rope it up, cause we know how to jump. We'll cut it down, cause we know what to eat.
Moving a little and eating better every day can help make you and your child healthier. Search We Can to find out more.
Welcome back to School Matters. So far, we've heard from a number of high school graduates as they look to the future. Now let's give some middle schoolers the floor, or should I say the mic.
You never met a more sinister minister, quick finish, spinach, credit, debit, expenditures, debit, discriminate, the currency, queen, currently, Germany, sing burgundy after the non-melanated, went on to kill the Cherokee. All my checks don't go to Nikes, but I just do it. I flip my checks for
If you don't see that education is changing, then you're not looking hard enough. And thankfully, we're in a school system that sees the value in transforming what we do. One of those key areas that we're focusing on is STEM and STEAM. What kids don't realize is that whole music production, wanting to be involved with the behind the scenes, is definitely a STEM and STEAM career. So we thought that would be a great topic to have the kids learn about.
Today, we're going to use hip hop and we're going to use this article that we read so that we can do two things. So that we can learn why STEM is
These are guys that have run a successful program in Baltimore for about 10 years now, the Media Rhythm Institute, or MRI programs for short. What they do is they connect literacy and STEAM through music and music production.
So this beat was made by an 8th grader.
And so kids read an article about STEAM, and then they basically went through and structured some rhymes, structured some lines, and then made a song about it.
Write that down. The second word I'm going to say is occupation. Okay? Any thoughts you have? Any feelings you got? Let it make the paper.
Turn me up, bro. Turn me up, bro.
Yeah.
Ain't had no choice but then me and my brothers was struggling.
Nah, you good though.
So we ended up with a local legend from Richmond, Virginia, a guy that's produced for Beyonce, a guy that's produced for Drake, and he came in and did everything, set everything up for the kids, and then kind of got coached up from both Michael and Dev Rock, the other guy that was leading the session.
Show them that I'm motivated, huddle like a cloud, tell them I'm educated.
Y'all like that flow.
Life is hard, so you gotta take it. Face the pavement.
Okay, I like how you slow walk me into that shorty. Give me some.
One day you'll be famous, just be patient.
If we can tap into something that the kids are truly invested in, truly love doing and being a part of, and at the same time teach them valuable things like literacy, like public speaking, like production, it's a win-win. So we have to be intentional about creating new opportunities like that.
One more time.
One day you will make it, just don't pray and wait it. Stay motivated, stay dedicated, go get it, don't quit it, stay committed. One day you'll be famous, just be patient.
I'm Kalia and I'm with it. I'ma teach y'all how to go get it. Stay focused and committed. STEM education is the mission.
STEM is motivational time, gotta stop, gotta get the education. Tryna make my mama proud. Show them that I'm motivated, huggle like a cloud, tell them I'm educated.
Young boy from Bad News, Virginia, ain't had no choice for dinner. Me and my brothers was really struggling, wasn't no food in the kitchen. So the STEM job is the mission.
Getting paid or occupation is something to cherish. Cause without education, we could all perish.
Hip hop down in Hungry Creek. Stand for stability. His jobs are here for you and me. STEM is opportunities.
That was just one of the many creative examples of STEM and STEAM learning that's going on in our schools. Now let's get back to the Siegel Center to hear from some more of our graduates.
We must strive to make a positive change in the world. On behalf of class of 2018, I would like to thank all parents, teachers, siblings, counselors, and everyone else who contributed to our success, because today's preparation determines tomorrow's achievements. Thank you.
We all have different backgrounds, we speak different languages, we lead different lives. Yet, as Henrico High School's graduating senior class, we are and always will be in this together. Thank you and congratulations, class of 2018.
Behold! Please stand for the processional.
as we grow and change, we grow stronger. And you may not always like how the world is changing, and that's good. But if you don't like how the world is changing, then you need to see to it that you become the change that you want to see in yourself, in your community, or in the world.
The world is in your hands. A 1,000-mile journey starts with a single step. What will your future be like? Nobody's responsible for you but you. Now is the time to start asking, who do you want to be? Then envision yourself in that position. We are here. The future is now.
Amy Diaz-Gomez.
As much as we'd like to stay in our comfort zones, as much as we'd like to be stable, and as much as we'd like to control our environment, the reality is everything changes. Dear future, we are ready.
Today is our day, and it's a beautiful one. You showed up feeling good while owning these caps and gowns, not only because you purchased them, but because you earned them, right along with your high school diploma. Nobody can take that from you.
Now, we look forward to open minds and a set future. Lastly, Springers, congratulations. And remember, once a Springer, always a Springer.
While the goal of wealth and material success can be a heavy force in motivating our future, I ask that you seek more in life. Find what makes you incredible, harness your power, and have passion and interest in whatever you do. I'm going to leave you guys with this. To the class of 2018, it's been totally wicked. Congratulations, and as always, go Tigers.
Take a risk on something that you really want, because even if it doesn't work out the way you want it to, you will be better off for it. Remember, you learn something, good or bad, from every experience.
Brian, no. Stephen, no. Diaz. Jerron Jamel Nico.
Don't look at this diploma as a piece of paper. Look at it as our ticket to accomplishing our dreams. If we can imagine it, we can achieve it. Keep rising to the top and give it all you got, and never, ever give up. Remember, this community is counting on us. This is our time.
As emotional as it is to say goodbye, it is more exciting to embark on our greater journey of life. I couldn't be more proud to be a member of the class of 2018, a class I will always remember as being funny, accepting, loud, and most importantly, family. Congratulations to the class of 2018, y'all. We made it.
Christopher Gerard Gardner. Isaiah Ali Garnes. William Maurice Gales, Jr.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Verona High School class of 2018.
I see it!
There are some moments only the forest can inspire. Find yours at discovertheforest.org.
Welcome back to the show. International Baccalaureate students at Henrico and Tucker High Schools showcased their year-long art projects at Plant Zero that took on a much deeper meaning.
I'm in a program that's called IB at J.R. Tucker High School, where the juniors and through junior and senior year, we make art pieces about anything that we really feel passionate about, and then we get to display them in this exhibition at the end of the senior year. My theme is really about problems around the world displayed through geographical representation, like maps or globes, things like that. The hole that's in the globe is on the Middle East, and there's a lot of religious intolerance there and a lot of conflict over religion.
My work is focused around the lives of Indian women, like their daily lives, and how society around them has affected how they're perceived. I did both sculpture as well as photography. I actually spent a month in India and took the photographs that you can see behind me. And my sculptures are mostly based around how Indian women are seen as commodities to just create children and not as their own full people. I've been in the IB program since 6th grade, so I've been doing it for about 7 years now. It's been very helpful for me because the IB program focuses on reflection and reflecting on your own experiences, and that reflection really helps me grow as a person and as my own individual, and it's really helped me choose a good career path for when I'm in college and deciding what I want to do in the future.
My pieces are all made out of cardboard except for the 3 pieces over here. They're made out of encaustic. The purpose behind my pieces was to use the hair as a metaphor to represent people's identity, culture, and heritage.
I knew that I wanted to cover kind of the aspects of war, but primarily focus on the positive outcomes of war. Unfortunately, war is mostly portrayed as a negative thing, which it is, but I believe that there's a lot of hope to be seen. And for those victims, I think it's important that we do talk about the hope, but also mention the atrocities and injustices around the world. So with my pieces, I try to add a flower in most of them to kind of symbolize the idea of hope and kind of the connection between the victims and the people around the world that are willing to help out those in need. My theme is mostly black and white to kind of emphasize the darkness and the violence around the world. But again, I have the red flower to kind of contrast that to show the hope.
Art is a great way to spread awareness And I really wanted to spread awareness to these issues around the world because I feel like if we all take action, things will change.
We're going to close the show with a look at graduation highlights from some of our program centers, the Academy at Virginia Randolph and the ACE Centers at Highland Springs and Hermitage. And that will do it for this edition of School Matters. I'm Sean Gilliland. Thanks for watching.
Welcome to the Academy of Virginia Randolph's graduation ceremony for the class of 2018.
I want to reflect on how AVR made a difference in my life. When I came to AVR, everything changed for me. I still act out a little and still had trouble in school, but the different thing about AVR was the people. I know you all can relate that even when you got in trouble or failed a test, people still cared about you and tried to help you do better. Our teachers and counselors really encourage us to do the best that we can do. Life after high school will be challenging, so remember how this moment feels and how proud of you are to yourself. To the class of 2018, we did it.
I decided to follow my passion. I knew by doing so, I would put more energy into learning, studying, and exploring the endless possibilities only cosmetology could offer me. I have never regretted my decision. Cosmetology is not just about hair. Try science, anatomy, communications, business, and professionalism.
I'm here to say, you made it. Not just to June 11th in this ceremony, but made it through all of the hours and hours of work you have put into your ACE Center. But overall, you made it through the ACE Center in Hermitage, a school that I will never forget. And I hope that none of you will forget the memories, experiences, friendships, and skills this school has armed you with from day one that will help you through the rest of your life.
What is the definition of a career exactly? Is it an occupation undertaken for a significant period of time in a person's life for opportunities for progress? The ACE Center at Highland Springs taught me the physical and ultimate meaning of a career, proving what I want to do with my life and providing a way of living for the rest of my life.
My cosmetology class was certainly one of the highlights of my junior and senior year. After attending the ACE Center every day, my classmates became my family. Those girls don't know how much I appreciate and will miss them. We struggled together, laughed together, got in trouble together, celebrated together, and we succeeded together.
Maya N. Chris. Dylan S. Barth. Islyn M. Sellers.
It has certainly been a privilege to watch you grow over the last few years. Many of you I have known since middle school when you were in the 6th grade. You have gone from awkward teenagers to young men and young women that we are all extremely proud of.